Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how we do a dump cup pour. And it really is exactly what the name is. I'm going to mix up 3 colors, put them in 1 cup, and then dump it. And it sounds simple, and it is simple, and it creates some really cool results. I'm going to use Alumilite Slow Clear. It's about 65, 70 degrees in here, so I'll have plenty of time to stir up my colors. So what I'm going to do is first mix up 600 grams of Clear Clo, 600. So what I'm going to first do is mix up 600 grams of Clear Slow, 300 of A and 300 of B. Get my scale here. And I could divide this into cups individually, but this is easier. Okay. This is riveting. The nice part when you're mixing clears, you can see when it's all mixed. You won't get the hazy lines, and that is a dead giveaway that it's not mixed enough. So I'm doing 3 colors. This is a really good recipe for me. I sell a lot of pens with these colors. Brilliant Blue, Gold, and White Pearl. These are all Caster's Choice colors that we have in the store. And for some reason, this color combination, people really seem to like it. Once we get this out and turn a couple, I'll show you why. This is bubbly but clear. There's no hazy lines from the second part. So I know that I'm stirred. I've scraped the top and the bottom and the sides, and I'm pretty good and mixed. Now I could measure this so that I get equal parts, but that's kind of unnecessary. So I'm just eyeballing 3 equal parts. If I wanted a more dominant color, I could put a little more in that cup. Now I am going to keep using this cup, so I'm not getting rid of it, because I'm going to dump them all back in there in a minute. So first I got Brilliant Blue. It's very brilliant. The color is so brilliant. This is the Gold. And the White Pearl. These are about, well, we could figure it up, 200 grams. Now, what I'm going to look for is on the temp gun, I'm going to look for 85 degrees, 85 plus. So we're already at 83, 81. Can you see that on there?
I can see the white.
84. So we're really close. So I'm going to give these a final stir. And then clear my stick here. Make sure I don't have any clumps. Usually, if you have clumps in the resin from dumping all that mica in, they'll float up, so then you can stir them in. And my temp, I want 85 to 90, 95 at the most. I like between 85 and 90. I find it works the best, but that's just where I am. It'll be a little different depending on your conditions. Okay, let's see where we're at. We are at 86, 86.7, 86.7. So to me, this is good enough to go ahead and pour. Get these out of the way. So what we're going to do, the first color will be our main color. That's the blue. So we can take the most time and let this one drip off of here. Now you can pour the other colors right in the center, right to the side. I'm going to pour these right next to each other in the blue. And this will just give it a weird look once we've dumped it. Okay. Pretty simple technique. If you ever watched Brian Blum's live feeds, you just flip it. I like to let it sit. You can see the 3 colors. See how they were very separated even though we poured them into the same cup? You got the gold, blue, white. Once you pick this up, That's it. You don't want to do any stirring or any kind of mixing. The colors are kind of where they are. So this will go into the pressure pot. We'll pull it out, let it sit a couple days, and cut it up. All right, so to continue the dump cup blank talk, I've got the block here. I didn't take a video of taking it out of the pressure pot, but you get it. It's kind of cool how these look. You can see the gold, white, and blue. If I'd have waited a little longer, I might have had a little more separation, but it came out really good. Here's a couple of the blanks turned. So these are from this block. And you can see you get really defined blues, really defined golds, and then white streaks, which is I think why people like this particular color. And then here's one of the pens we made from it, the Dragon. So dump cup gives you a very, very unique mix. It's funny because I'll sell these pens and people will say, I want more of those. And I'm like, well, they're not going to be the same. They're going to be totally different. I did a batch of this same color before, and the blue was overwhelmingly. So you never know how the colors are going to separate or stay in the thing, how they're going to merge. But it's a really cool method. You can do it with any amount of colors as long as you can get it in the pot in time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to give it a try, we've got the Maker Select molds, the P-Town Subby block mold that you saw me use there, Caster's Choice Mica, and Alumilite on turnerswarehouse.com. So thanks for checking it out there. We'll talk to you later.